Hello everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. So in the previous videos we have been talking about Word. In this video of today, we are basically going to talk about Excel. And under Excel we shall be talking about the different terminologies we can use in Excel. So the first thing we are going to do is to open Excel. And this is how our blank page looks like. Under the terminologies, first of all, we have to know what a cell is. And when we talk about a cell is always found between a row and a column. So this is what we call a cell. This one with the boundary, this green thick boundary is what we call a cell. It is between a row and a column. Then another thing is we should know is a sheet. A worksheet always appears like this. It could be, okay, in most cases it is found under rows, a combination of multiple cells in a row is a sheet. Then even the other multiple cells you can find in a column, like now this one here, they're saying it is a sheet 1, this is a worksheet. And a combination of many worksheets is what we call a workbook. Like all these sheets here, when you combine multiple of them, then you come out with what we call a workbook. In something else we can talk about in worksheet that we shall be using is a formula. And under formulas, they are basically, okay, like functions you can use when you're calculating. Let me assume they have given you some work and you want to calculate the sum. Maybe it could be marks of different students and you want to calculate the sum. You can basically use a formula. You can add one cell plus the other cell, then you come up with the total, and that could be the sum. So that is a formula. But a function, for it, it's different from a formula, because a function is a predefined formula. So for it, it is already defined. So you just put it, you cannot just formulate it. So that is the difference between a formula and a function. We shall also be talking about the if functions. In most cases, we use the if. Okay, like let me assume you want to you want to comment or give remarks on someone's results. Like for the case of a report card, when someone is, okay, let me say is below 20%, is below like 50, so or above 80, there is what we call the if function you can use to give them the remarks or comments. So let us use, for example, if I want, when a student is having below 50%, should have like failed in his or her results, then we can bring in that if function, whereby you can say if open brackets the student is below 50, let me see, then you put the comment. So this is how the thing will look like for the if part. So when you type like this, it means that for every student that got less than 50%, then you have to get this comment of failed. When we leave alone that if function, there is something else that we call the active cell. It is also another terminology that is used in Excel. So the active cell, when we talk about active cell, it is the cell you're working within. Like now this one here, this bold green boundary here, this is an active cell. It is a working cell in simple terms. So we can also talk about a name box, and for the name box, you can easily find it here on your top left hand. You can look, there is some arrow here, you can point, and it is here. So this one changes when you move to a different cell, it also changes. Now like this one, I'm in A2, and this is our name box. When I move to this other cell, it also changes to C3. So that is what basically we can talk about the name box. The other terminologies, we shall look at them when we are going through this Excel, because it has a lot. Maybe another thing that I had not talked about is how to go into the next sheet. Now like here I was working in sheet 1, but if at all you want to use the next sheet, then there is this plus bar down here. It indicates a new sheet. You just tap on it, then you move, you shift sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, just like that. You keep on shifting. So this is basically what I can talk about today. Thank you for watching this video. Nice time.